This is what the world is watching. Get ready. Bring it on. Kamen Rider Build, episode 22, Victory of Tears. You know it is, the one and yally, the triple to G.O.D. I'd like to welcome you guys back live to TNGRF TV with another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks on. Yo, as I said, and by the way, just so you're not confused, that was a reference to one of the best fighting games to ever exist, Capcom vs. SNK 2, because at this point, this is what the world is watching. Kamen Rider Build versus Kamen Rider Grease proxy battle on top of an oil platform, which isn't actually an oil platform, that I know, but I just thought it was funny. Spoiler. Sento wins. Sento wins. Sento wins. This wasn't a job party or anything, but I just wanted to get out the way that Sento wins because that's what the show kind of did, and I'm going to do it just like the show did because this show was half flashback. This show was half flashback, half fight, then half job. And you thinking like, yo, that's three halves. I know math. Three halves is a whole. Don't be sitting up here looking at me like I don't know nothing. I know what I'm talking about. Regardless. Let's start at the start, right? We start the episode where we left it. That boy Sento, that boy Mita and the Stan going at each other. Dump. Then Sento just start pulling out full bottles out of his ass because, you know, we had a special then watched, and it's like, I was going to watch the first episode of Raising the Hazard Level, then I realized I just watched all four of them at one time, and then have, like, the information of future episodes to put together just like I would treat it like a movie or something like that. So be staying tuned for Raising the Hazard Level review on the show. Regardless, they banging it out. It's going bang out. It's like Sento was getting the best on when he was pulling out full bottles out of his ass, and then that boy Metan the Stan talked about Metan and absorbed the power of being a Metan Stan, and then it was like a turnaround. It's like the pacing of this reminded me of a wrestling match. I do review wrestling a little bit, talk about a whole bunch of WWE, and vary every now and then some New Japan when something really important and major happens or mention it. But this had, because again, let's just put this out there. For the two people that don't, wrestling is fake. You know what I'm saying? It's a scripted, operatic thing that two people get in the ring and they entertain you with the match and the victory being predetermined by a thing that people write. Kamen Rider Build, it's like that. It's a scripted show where somebody is always going to win and someone is always going to lose, and that's going to be determined by someone writing it. I don't believe I really was able to pull that full circle, but regardless of that, it was the ebb and flow, the back and forth between me, Time to Stand, and that boy Sento Kiryu as they go back and forth. Meanwhile, during this back and forth, we get a couple of flashbacks. The first flashback we get is after Sento decides, after he's like, I think this might have been after his training with hashtag Bloodstar Digging, and we will be invoking that hashtag a little bit later in this review. But he comes back to Nasata and tells Banjo Yuga, like, nah, partner, the boy Sento's going in to put in the work. Banjo's not happy because Banjo wants to fight. He wants to sit up here. He wants to fight all day, fight all night, fight, because he is that boy Banjo Yuga. Banjo Yuga putting in his work. So the underlying part of this is the reason why Banjo wanted to fight in the first place. He volunteered that day. When Sento was sitting up here standing in the corner and the balls was hitting, he like, oh no, I killed the man because, you know, war, I can do it without hurting anybody. You know, you remember that whole spiel from last week. Is Banjo wanted to do it because he didn't want Sento to have to bear that. And for Sento to then come back and be like, yo, my resolve is good. You know, I'm going to go kill this fool. So it's all good. Don't worry about it. I got you. Banjo was mad and just, you know, he just bounced. And he doesn't initially attend the second to last round of Capcom versus SNK2 on an Oyo platform, because more references to Capcom versus SNK2. Somebody re-released Capcom versus SNK2 in HD. Like I don't know if you got this problem, but I don't, because I own a copy of Capcom versus SNK2 on PS2 for real. The only version you probably should be playing, because roll cancels a godlike. But hey, it is what it is. So our second flashback comes in the form of a conversation that Sento has with Misora. Because at some point, when Mid-Time the Stein gets all the power of the Mid-Time Steins, it's like he absorbs it, like Goku, like that one time when Goku absorbed the Spirit Bomb and then did the Super Dragon Fist. The only reason I remember that because it was a wild super move in Budokai 3, but regardless of that, why I remember it is he absorbs the power of all the Mid-Time Steins and sits up here and puts it on his work on Sento Kiryu. So what seems like an eternity, he pulls out the slavery trigger and like, yo, I'm about to whoop Slave Master Jim's ass. What up? So he's sitting here like he's staring at this thing like, should I kill the slave master? Should I kill the slave master? Not really sure if this is a thing I want to do, but I'm thinking about it. We go to this flashback, and Misora has this. It's like this gray switch she has, right? Switch. We're going to go with Switch here, you know what I'm saying? Forza and all that. He goes there. Forza, yay. Yeah, regardless. Yeah, not a Dash Coast Bay. Regardless. Anyway, she has the Switch. We learned through this flashback that if Sento was ever to go berserkers, you don't hear me, you are supposed to press this button and this button will kill me. So you just sat up here and gave me time the suicide button to the build driver. Spoiler alert, because I already told you in the beginning, Sento went at the end of the episode, she just drops it. So I don't know if that's going to have any, plaguing consequences later on, or there's going to be something of, we're happy that you're okay, Sento Kiryu. Here, let me drop the thing that'll make you explode. I'm just like, plot holes, TV show for children to sell toys. Hey, whatever, do what you want. So while all of this is going on, is that, just so spoiler alert before we get back to it, Sento does activate the power of all the previous slaves. You can figure out what happens after that. But meanwhile, we got female Che Guevara and that boy #Bloodstalk did it, aka Kamen Aizen. Like, yo, she sat up here, told him, like, yo, I sent the squad over, like, so just in case my boy lose, we still gonna run them fools. Run the jewels. So that's happening. That's going to play a big factor in the end of this episode. Just trust me on that. So back to the fight. Sento has now activated the power of every slave in history, and then he proceeds to whoop this ass. Like, he proceeds to deliver upon me to understand these level of elves not yet seen, except we saw like episode ago when he activated the slavery trigger and whooped everybody and then kicked the dude to death and was depressed about it for a while, but activate the slavery trigger, kill a fool. So the work is getting put in, and it's like at this point, even with slavery mode activated, the boy Mid-Time the Stein is still putting in this work. They going, bah, bah, bah. Sento's like, well, you know what, Slave Master Jim? Hey, you want to be free? How about nowish? Turns into slavery Hawk Gatlin and just kicks this fool in the air and then sits up here like New Year's Eve and just dumps in the air. And I'm like, no. But yes. And that herein seals the victory for Sento Kiryu because I was being so stupid, I forgot to tell you what was the rule for this Capcom versus SNK2 fight on top of an Oyo platform. Is that if you give up, or if you die, or if you get dumped on like Mid-Time the Stein did, and your transformation disengages, you lose, and that's how he lost. So yay. So Sento, when he sits up here and dumps all the power of slavery into bullets into this dude into the air, and he explodes and lands in tree transforms, Sento's like, I'm still mad about slavery, blah blah blah, I'm going to punch you to death. So He sits up here, walks over here like, and it's like it reminds me of if you've ever played Marvel superheroes and Juggernaut got that whip pose and he pick you up. He says, "I'm the Juggernaut," just like they just sleep him up. Oh well, it will technically it wouldn't be that. It will probably be more like what Yamazaki does and Capcom vs SNK do, where he does Snake and then just brings you over and just holds you up like that. But I think it's probably not the same wind pose. I'm just invoking a lot of Capcom vs SNK too. I must just be feeling the Capcom love today. That just must be what I'm in. Even though it took me like 10 tries to beat Shin and Bison in Street Fighter V last night, but that's another conversation we'll probably never have. Anyway. Sento still high on slavery. It's like, I'm going to punch me and the stand to death. So he sits up here, winds up, and the slavery pitch, and then you hear a clang. So I already know who it is, but they go over there to Misora, right? And it's like she's like, no, but rewinding that, Japanese Lois Lane ran back to Nagata and told Banjo, "You don't want your best friend to die, do you? You gotta go stop him. That nigga finna go crazy. He got all the power of slaves, and he about to kill Jim." And nothing happens. Oh, but then something happens because Banjo sits up here and stops him and absorbs the punch because he absorbs all that energy of all that slavery that Sento Kiryu is charging into his body because he wants to birth fools, because he wants revenge for getting put on a boat. Well, his technical ancestors that are involved in the power of the slavery trigger, but regardless. So, at this junction, they sit up here and we got the real fight. We got slavery build versus Cross the Dragon Charger. Yeah, Dragon, yeah, let's get Raver Man. AKA One Punch the Dragon Man, and they going at it. It's like at some point, Sento gets the upper hand on him, hitting him with them slavery punches. You got the boy Banjo Ryuga like, no, I'm gonna do what I want to do. So as he's sitting up here and he about to lose control, he punches himself in the chest. Like he sits up here and takes the energy that's sitting up here working him up, and he punches himself right in the heart. He sits up here like, ugh. He's like, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. And then whoops, Sento's ass. Yeah. So they go head to head for a while, but then. Banjo Ryuga just decides he's a Juggernaut bitch, and then he whoops Sento's ass. Well, whoops Sento's ass in the instance of they punch drunk each other to death, right? And then they both fall over like, oh, whoa, it's me, I'm falling over on this oil platform because Capcom versus SNK 2, and they fall over. However, Sento just fall out and say, oh, I'm so tired. And you got Banjo holding his hand up like, yeah. Yeah, baby, yeah, baby. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. I'm the baddest motherfucker on the world. I'm the baddest motherfucker on the world. Cross the drain, slab Juggernaut, bitch. He sings the song. He sits up there and sings the remix to Hollywood Cole. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. I'm like, why? Well, I'm like, I like, ain't no one more than me. Don't understand the song "The Juggernaut Bitch" by Hollywood Cole, but let me tell you, right? Like when he sung it, I was like, I'm the baddest motherfucker on the world. I'm the baddest motherfucker on the world. I'm just like, word? Okay, fine. You the baddest motherfucker on the world, homie. You the baddest motherfucker on the world, right? So, in this victory. Cause I forget how did that go? Cause I was gonna make a Super Mario Brothers 2 reference, and I mean the DLC version, not Super Mario Brothers 2, one of the greatest games in history. Not saying that Super Mario Brothers: The Lost Levels, as it's called, as we know it, isn't a great game, but I love me some Super Mario 2. And in proxy of that, Doki Doki Panic, even though you can't run. Fun fact, you can learn about this information when I did Super Mario Brothers 2 for Run That Rex. I should probably play Super Mario Brothers 3, but Nintendo don't like that, but regardless. So, okay. I'm finna go find the end to this game. See, we going on a Google hunt. Let me see. SMB2J ending. I should probably say, let's see what we get up in here. I just want to see the end, Holmes. We all in our down, Holmes. You don't know what you do. Did you believe? Okay. What does it say? Okay, hold up. Let me see. Trying to find a video because see, I'm stalling for time because I didn't think the dumbness was usually these are a lot longer, and also the whole thing of clowning and stuff. I expected it to be a lot more heavier, but I also didn't expect me to make a Mario Brothers 2 reference to then read off the ending to you. So, what you got? As we're waiting. Pieces paved with kingdom saved. Hooray to Banjo, our only hero. This ends your trip of a long friendship. 100,000 points added for each player left. Congratulations. Congratulations, Banjo Ryuga, you saved me time. Your one true ship destiny. It is what it is. So congrats. See, that was worth the minute I took to Google this. It was worth the whole joke. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch this video. It's like a video talking about you can still warp and get the level 9 in it. Oh, I'm gonna have to see about that because one of these days I'm actually gonna play this version and probably place, if I really want to make myself suffer, play versus Super Mario Brothers. I've always wanted to do that for years, just like sitting up here pushing in quarters till you beat it. I've been playing it, but regardless. See, I've been stalling because now I like to introduce you to my favorite part of the review when this happens. Hashtag Bloodstock did it. Because see, at this juncture, after Banjo Ryuga just sat up here and punched drunk Sento Kiryu to death because he had to sit up here and overcome the power of slavery with the power of dragons, you got that boy me-time the stand sitting up here putting him over. Like, yo, you the greatest, pound it. Now here comes my face turn. Face turn! Because face turn is coming. See now the beef is over. Your face turn is coming. That makes sense. So we'll just wait for your face turn, homie. We'll just wait for the face turn. We'll do that. Meanwhile, at female Che Guevara's house, hashtag Bloodstock did it. Well, you know what Bloodstock did? Bloodstock sat up here and convinced this dumb bitch, like, yo, go run up on the people. And while all your people gone, guess who finna run up? Oh, I wasn't working for you the whole time, but you betrayed me. But bitch, I wasn't working for your dumb ass. So whose fault is that? Yours, bitch. And then them boys from Sento come in like, sup? Like, sit up here, they run the spot. Like, it's like one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. It's like, I didn't see that coming. But I knew it was a possibility that it could happen because it's Bloodstock. Hashtag Bloodstock did it, pimp. Bloodstock is everything. Kamen Rider Aizen putting in the work. Sit up here like, yo, he done sat up here, help Sento beat your dude so you can lead into his face turn. And then you sit up here and you sit up here, you get hogtied and kidnapped. And then this dude sitting up here like, yo, it's my turn, bitch. And I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry. One more thing. Here comes a new challenger. We have a Kamen Rider. He just walk in, sitting up here like, yo, what's up, niggas? I'm the new Kamen Rider. Oh, by the way, I whooped all these people last. I'm God. See you next week. And that's how the episode ended. And the dude had a stick on the back of his helmet, and I'm just like, what? So we got a new unnamed Kamen Rider walking in wrecking shop. Hashtag Bloodstock did it. Sento gets put over, but then Sento wins. We put over Banjo, and we're setting up for me-time the Stein's face turn, and I'm just like, you don't say. But hey, it is what it is. Wonderful episode of Kamen Rider Banjo. Episode 22, Victory of Tears. But yeah, that's all I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, this episode wasn't some real groundbreaking. Oh, snap. I forgot something very important. And I'm glad I didn't end the video because then it would have been one more thing. In my uncle voice goes, one more thing. During all those flashbacks, we got some legit truth. Me-time the Stein's been faking amnesia. He didn't forget. He knew who they was, and I don't know if they caught on to it, but he sat up here and pretended they didn't exist. For reasons I don't get or understand. But then he got mad at them like, yo, we can transform like you, boss. Transformers, smashes in disguise. And then one of your homeboys get kicked to death by slavery. So, hey, been up and down for y'all. But yeah, Meantime, the Stein had been faking being an amnesiac to his homies. So it is like, and also in that hashtagging more Bloodstock did it. If you want to forget something when it comes to nebula gas, it's a choice now. So, we've introduced this weird plot hole of, if they wanted to, they could have let Kasaragi keep his memories, but what would be the point of that? Because you couldn't manipulate Sento to become Bill, to become the holder of all slavery in a trigger to press a button and kick a person with 500 years of being oppressed by the white man. And it's just, show, whatever. I love you, but damn, you cry as hell. I'm just like, I can't do this. I won't do this. I refuse to do this. So it is what it is. But yo, another installment of Triple the God Speaks on in the books. Yo, we got the main event next. After this commercial break, however long that commercial break takes, we've got the main event. Cowboys versus motherfucking Indians, son. It's going down. You may know that show better than Lupin Ranger versus Patrenja. I'm still trying to figure out the pronunciation of that. Maybe if I sit up here and watch the episode, I'll know. And by the time we come back from this commercial break and I tell you how I feel about the first episode, I'll know how to pronounce the damn name. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Probably while I'm making this video, I'm going to watch this other video. You know what? After this commercial break, before we get into Cowboys versus Indians, I'm going to tell you what this video is about. It says Super Mario Bros. 2 J51 glitch exit and secret ending to Warp Zone. That's going to be interesting. But remember, peace is paved with kingdom saved. Hooray to Banjo to Yuga, our only hero. We push you and me time because it is the one true ship of this show. So this ends your trip of putting over other Kamen Riders. Hashtag Bloodstock did it. And of your long friendship. Here, collect $100,000 for each of the men you didn't lose. Thank you for playing this game. We'll see you next episode. How about that? The one and the only. The trip with the G.O.D. live on Team GRF TV. And once again, I would like to thank all of you for joining me on another installment of Triple the God Speaks on. And please remember, activate slavery trigger. Triple the God. Kamen Rider build. Oh no! Best match, but yay! Are you ready? Always be. Holler at you guys next time, man. Peace out. Oh no!